All right. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming to class today. All right. So today we're going to do a bit of stretching. And the thought is it's inspired by my friend Mia, who's a yoga teacher, and she did a couple of videos on what to do kind of before and after travel. And so many people are traveling right now, and just in general how your body feels, what you've been doing, if you're gardening or doing yard work or whatever it is. Sometimes we forget the just beautiful benefit of stretching. And then we'll take it up just a little bit. So start by sitting and maybe move the flesh out from your sit bones. Feel free to sit up on a blanket, a block, or not sit this way because your knees don't like this or your hips don't like this. And the other thing, always, if you are sitting cross legged, and I know I say this a lot, but if the knees are not comfortably down on the floor, just go ahead and put a block under each knee so that your inner groin, inner thighs are not straining just to sit up. It's going to help your posture and everything. And then have a strap near you so that we can use that when we're ready. And then close the eyes and let your hands rest wherever they are comfortable. And maybe imagine that you are sitting at a wall so that the back of your head, without lifting your chin, the back of your head draws back, and each back shoulder rests on the wall equally. Again, imagining you're leaning against a wall. And then maybe your sacrum, your lower back, is resting on the wall, not your low back, not your lumbar spine, but your sacrum. And feel the support of your spine when it is more in alignment. So, as if you were leaning against the wall and you had the support of the wall. When we align our posture, we can really start to feel the design and support of the spine in our posture. And then start to take the breath in and out, breathing in and breathing out. And let the breath be really full, but not strained. So take that inhale as deeply as you can. And when you're ready, exhale as fully as you can. Again, without straining or forcing. Good. One more here. Good. And then keeping the back shoulders against that imaginary wall or drawn toward the back body. If it's okay for your neck, go ahead and drop the chin without rounding your shoulders, without caving in through the chest. Maybe you're feeling how tight this is. It's almost counterintuitive, with all the phones and computers, the tech neck, or whatever they call it, that this particular pose wouldn't necessarily be advantageous. But we're just going to allow the back of the neck and the upper trapezius muscles to stretch a little bit. Keep the breath going. And then take left ear to left shoulder. And let the right hand just float out to the side and the fingertips touch the floor. And notice if there's some stretching going on there, right? If there's some discomfort, is there any tingling or funkiness coming down the arm, right? How tight are these muscles? And then tuck the chin toward the left side chest and breathe. And then bring that chin back to chest. Take the head up to neutral. Let the right hand come back to your lap and go right ear to right shoulder. You might notice which side is tighter. I did some overhead work yesterday and my left side got pretty jammed up. Deep breath. Let the left fingertips come to the floor, out to the side there. Keep your jaw soft. Just take a few deep breaths here. And then tuck the chin toward the right side of your chest. And then tuck chin to chest. Take that head back up. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then take the hands behind the head, a soft interlace. And all I want you to do is press the back of the head into your hands and imagine creating a double chin. I know not very appealing, that thought, but just tuck that chin in. So now we're working, right? We just stretched the back of the neck, and now we're working with the back of the neck a little bit. Only if it is comfortable, make sure the head is supported. Start to lift the chest and allow the chin to lift, maybe look up at the ceiling. So you should be feeling your back body, your upper back body working pretty hard here. And release. Whew, take those arms back up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, left hand down, right arm over. And stretch through this whole right side. So I am trying to mirror here. Hopefully I'll get it mostly correct. Stretch through this whole side here. And again, right? So how do we balance in yoga, in life, the stretch or the reach and the contraction? In the body, in life, right? Because we're not always reaching and we hopefully are not always contracting. All right, so that top arm, you're going to squeeze that elbow into your thigh and then stretch it back out again. And then I think about travel, good squeeze, right? You're sitting at the airport, you're all stressed out, you want to get where you're going, squeeze, or you're in the car. Can you take that 5 minutes to stretch and move the body? Good. Last one here. Big squeeze of that side body and reach it over. Good. Take both arms up. Exhale, other side, just the stretch to start. The chest is open, the shoulder is soft. Yep, breathe. And then a big contraction on that left side and open. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. To left. Stretch. Squeeze. Good. Last one. And squeeze. And both arms up. Exhale, release. Whew, good. Let's shake out those legs. Whew, yeah. Circle the ankles and maybe point and flex. We did a lot of ankle work this past Sunday. So if you didn't catch Sunday's class, maybe you do. And then bend the knees. Take the feet a little bit wider. I'm going to move my blanket out of the way because it's just going to throw off my hips. And then windshield wiper. It is not uncommon if I'm at an airport and I've got a long flight, I will sit on the floor and find a corner, sit on the floor if I can, and just start stretching. Good. Couple more. So internal, external rotation of the hips. Next time those knees are over to the left, go ahead and pause. Try to drop both knees. If you can't, take a block underneath that back knee. Good. And then inhale the back arm, which would be your right arm, take it up and reach it over to the corner of your mat. And then inhale and release. Good. Shoulders, stretch. And open that chest, everybody, and stretch. Good. And one more, reach. And stretch. Good. Take the knees back up. If you need to adjust the feet a little bit, go right to the other side. Inhale, reach up. Stretch to that far corner. Easy, Betty. And bring it back behind you. And reach. So we're twisting, we're moving the shoulders. They're so subtle sometimes, but working different parts of our body. Good. Stretch it. And last one. And stretch and take it up and come back to center. Straighten those legs, shake them all out, everybody. Roll the shoulders, grab your strap. If you're comfortable, the legs are straight. If not, do anything else that makes sense. Nice posture again. Take the strap. If you've got a nice long 8-foot strap, chances are you can double that up. Good. And then just take the arms up. Breathe. The strap is right above your head. Give it a good push or a good pull apart. And breathe. And then bend the elbows. Keep the tension. Only go as far as makes sense. Don't hurt yourself. Take it up and squeeze. Notice if you're dropping your chin and down. Keep the legs active. And 4 and 5. Stretch it. Take it up, everybody. Listen up. Pull that strap apart. Just don't overdo the body, but do the arms. Okay. So one arm high, one arm low. In other words, don't overly side bend because you don't have a lot of control there. And just one more both sides, stretching that body out. Take it up and release it and release your strap. Just set that aside. Just have your blocks near the front of your mat because once we get going, we're going to use the blocks. All right, last one here. It's very simple. Sitting up nice and tall, slide both legs in, take them open. Give them a little flutter. Don't hurt anything. And bring the knees in and straighten. Bring them up. Open them up. Give them a little flutter. And release. Shake them out. Good. One more. Bring them in. Open up the knees. And then bring them in and straighten. And then really seriously, give me a good Dandasana. Legs are active. Big toe mounds press out. Maybe the arms come up. If you take the arms up and you find yourself rounding, put the hands back down, keep the spine. Think about the back of the head, the back of the shoulders, and the back of the sacrum resting on that wall behind you. Breathe. And then take the arms out really wide. Palms are face up. Keep the legs active. Tone through that belly. Turn the palms down and fully release. Shake those babies out and let's come up to table pose. Blankets under knees. It's a lovely thing. It's a kind thing you can do for yourself, particularly if you're on a hard floor or you have knee stuff. So take a moment always to do that. Come to table pose. So we think about the body, right? And everything we do all day long and how that both helps and stresses the body. Not all stress is bad stress, right? We need to stress the body. So start a few cats and cows. We need to stress the body, the muscles, in order to stay healthy. But we don't want to overdo it. Breathe, move the breath, everyone. Good, couple more. Exhale. Now this one I don't do at the airport. Just saying. And come to a neutral spine. Press your right leg back. Tone through the belly. Lift that leg. Give me a nice, easy balancing table. And breathe. Take the elbow to the knee. Squeeze it in. Find your balance. And reach out. Squeeze and reach. Squeeze. Oh, and reach. This is 4. This is 5. Put that hand back down. Bring your right knee to your right elbow and press it straight out. So this time, as you're bringing elbow to knee to elbow, not a whole bunch of rounding, right? Don't over round the spine. Just move the leg. One more. Breathe. Take the leg back out. Bend the knee. Give me a big circle. Big circle. Good. One more. And release that. Good. Press everything back or puppy stretch. Maybe the back of your toes are flipped under to stretch the undersides of the feet. Good. Come on up. Left leg presses back. Hips level out. The left leg lifts. The right arm lifts. Always optional here. Breathe. So with the breath, we release so much stress and tension. When we're under stress, we shorten the breath. All right, let's take it knee to elbow. Squeeze. Don't worry about the wobble. 3, 4, and 5. Hand comes down, just the knee this time. Elbow or knee to elbow without over rounding your spine. Just squeeze it in. 3, 4, woohoo, and 5, and circle everybody. Nice big circles. One more. And release. Good. Maybe flip the toes under, stretch yourself back. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Press back up. And let's step the right foot forward. Now you're grabbing your blocks. This I do at the airport all the time. Good. Just stretch, right? Our bodies, we get so tight. We sit too much, and guess what gets tight? What we're stretching right now gets so tight when we sit too much, especially on an airplane where you can't do anything. Breath, press into the blocks, press the shoulders back. There you go, Betty. See if you can get shoulders back a little bit. Find that breath. And then really simply, again, straighten the front leg. Feel free to flex that foot and bring the toes toward the knee. So here we are again, bending and compressing, pressing back and stretching. And both legs are doing it differently, right? Good. Couple more. So my lovelies out there that travel a lot, right? These just simple stretches. Good. Stay here. Flip your toes under. Lift your left knee off the floor. Make sure your feet are at least hips width apart. Your blocks are either on high or medium. Make sure they're sturdy. Roll the shoulders back. Now, I want you to pretend that wall is now above you, more or less, right? So the head, the shoulders, the sacrum, all lining up. And then leave the left hand where it is. Take the right arm up and circle. Good. Breathe. I dare you to take a deep breath. Breathe it in. Let it go. Good. One more big circle. And that hand comes back to your block. Lower the left knee. Let go of the back toes and switch sides. I think sometimes, excuse me, I think sometimes we make it more complicated than it needs to be. I was reading an article the other day as we stretch and I'll talk that said, if you can't do an hour, do whatever you can do. If you can't do a half hour, do 5 minutes, right? Whatever it is for you. If you don't have time to clean the whole house, just clean the bathroom, right? So we put so much on ourselves. Deep breath. Nice squeeze of the glute. All right, here we go. We're straightening the front leg, flexing the foot, and then bend the front knee, press the foot in. Good. And stretch. Watch the knees. Good. Breathe. Last one. That's it. And then hold that nice lunge, flip your toes under, lift that back knee, fire up the legs, squeeze that belly. Take the left arm out and give me a big circle. Good, maybe 3, 4, or 5 of those. Open up the shoulders. Where do you carry your stress, right? Women, for the most part, carry stress in their shoulders. My experience of men carrying stress, most of it's in their gut. Good. Last one. Place your hand on that block. Listen up. You're going to straighten the front leg just for a second. I know we didn't do that on the other side. And then press off the back foot and step forward. Walk your blocks forward and pause here in a half forward fold. Watch your hands, watch your wrists. If the wrists are chatty, go to soft fists, but make sure the wrists are straight and not bent. Okay. Elbows tuck in so that the elbows are pressing toward each other. The shoulders are wide, the chest just got wider. And then bend the knees and sit back and breathe. And then straighten the legs. And if it's okay for your back, come into a forward fold. Hamstring stretch, back of the knees are soft. Make sure you're not hyperextending. And then come halfway, bend the knees, sit back. So now your chest is kind of level with the floor as opposed to heading toward the floor. Straighten the legs, only if it is okay. Bend the elbows, come to forward fold. Come halfway up, bend the knees. Good, listen up. One hand to one knee, one hand to the other knee. The whole tailbone, glutes, everything tucks under as the chest lifts. And then the arms come out and we've got chair pose. Breathe, belly tones in, no pain in the lower back. Breathe. Good, 1, you're here, or 2, the elbows come in, the legs straight, and then the arms fly back. Bend the knees, go slow. Take the arms to where we would normally keep them for chair. Good, exhale, sink down. Press the arms and shoulders back. Bend the elbows or bend the knees, take it up. We've got one more. Down we go, keep the legs soft. And bend the knees, chair, stand up. Woo. Release and shake that out. Nice job, everybody. Go ahead and take the blanket off your mat for now. And stand and just kind of notice how you feel, right? Notice if you're still really stiff and cranky. Not that you have to be stiff and cranky. Or if you're just feeling like you've got a little bit more blood flow happening in your body. And then find mountain pose. Where's the wall behind you? Shoulders back, head back. sacrum there without over tucking or arching in the lower back. Imagine that you're squeezing a block. Imagine that you have something between the shoulder blades that you're trying to hang on to. And breathe. I saw a very young girl the other day, yesterday, walking with her mom, right? So in mountain pose, hands are at your sides. Sometimes we'll see mountain pose with palms face forward. This very young girl, her hands were already like this. She was already so rounded. She couldn't have been 8 or 9, like this. I was like, no, come on. Good. So mountain pose. Where are your thumbs? Where's the palms of your hands? How much are you rounding those shoulders? Good. Take the arms out. I was just looking above to see where my fan is. Take your right hand down. Again, I'm mirroring. Take the left arm out overhead. Watch for fans. Breathe. And then take it up and release. Left hand slides down. Right arm slides up. Find your breath. And release. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, halfway down, halfway down. Press the back of the wall or press the shoulders into that imaginary back wall, starting to work with those upper backs, and then float down either halfway or all the way. Again, up to you. Trust your body. Deepen the hip crease without locking out the knees. Bend your knees, everybody. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, half or all the way down. Bend the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, float. Bend the knees. Take your hands to your knees. Come halfway up. And then press the rest of the way up. Good. Roll it out. Come on back, front of your mat. Blocks to your mat. Find mountain pose. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to your blocks. Lower them to the second level unless that's too low for you. Soften the knees and step back with your right leg. Sun salutes, you can do it in airport. I've done them. If you don't want your hands on that yicky floor, do it at the wall. Breathe, everybody. Good. Your back knee is down or up. Take your hands to your left knee. Lift that chest. Take the arms up. Find that sweet little lunge. Notice your breath. So as we move the breath, we release stagnation, we release stress, we feed the brain, we think better. Exhale, hands to your blocks, straighten the front leg. Now, your back foot can either be dropped with the heel turned in a little bit, or it can be straight, more lunge-ish. Whatever feels nice to you is going to be fine. Check out the front leg. That front hip rolls back. Think about your back body on a wall, right? The head, the shoulders, the sacrum. Find your breath here. Bend your front knee. Push off, step forward. Bend both knees. Take your hands to your knees. Come halfway up. And then come the rest of the way up. Mountain pose. Mountain pose is the perfect imaginary wall behind you pose, right? Back of head, back of shoulders, back of sacrum. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Soften the knees, step back left leg. Make sure your pose is wide enough that you didn't step back narrow. Good, hands come to your knee. Remember your back knee can be on the floor. Fire up the back glutes. Take those arms up. It's funny that I point to my glute like you don't know where it is. It's back here. No. Breathe, everybody. Feel that stretch on the legs. You got it. Exhale, slowly take those hands to your blocks. Remember, they can be up higher. And then straighten the front leg. With each breath, for now, this moment, you let go of whatever it is that is preoccupying your mind or your heart. Take a deep breath. Feel this just lovely, lovely, lovely stretch here. Good. Bend the back knee. Push off. Step forward. Bend to both knees. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to heart. Let the hands go. Find mountain pose. If your balance is okay, close your eyes. What can you do here? Mountain pose, eyes closed, to lift the chest without arching your lower back more. What can you do to draw the shoulders back without rotating externally, rotating the hands? Breathe. What can you do to ground both feet equally on the mat without locking out the back of your knees? Good. Open the eyes. Nice job, everybody. Inhale up. Exhale, float down. Soften the knees, step back, right leg. Here we are. Lunge again. We were here already. Take your hands to your knee. Lift up, roll those shoulders, take the arms up. So the airport thing, right, is just an analogy for life, right? We're stressed out, things are happening. What can we do to release some of that stress? Exhale, hands to your block, straighten the front leg. Lengthen the torso over the leg. So I'm less interested in your nose touching your knee, way more interested in this beautiful long spine. Bend your front knee, turn your back foot to the side position. Warrior two, everybody. Left hand to left knee. Take it up. Use your breath. Front knee is bent, back leg is strong. Take that front forearm, bring it to your thigh. Stretch it out. Good. Listen up. That top arm is going to come up and crunch as you lift the other arm. Do that 2 more times. Forearm, stretch. Bring it up and crunch that backside. Good. Last one. And crunch, crunch. Good. Release. Turn toward your block. Take those hands down. Straighten your front leg. Bend your front leg. Step forward. Bend to both knees. Hands come to your knees halfway. All the way. Roll your shoulders. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Soften the knees, left foot steps back. We're back in our lunge. Make sure the legs are working with each other. Think about squeezing that imaginary block between your thighs. Take your hands to your knee. Roll your shoulders back. Take the arms up. Find that sweet little lunge. Deep breath. Good. Exhale. Hands come down. The front leg straightens. Lengthen your spine, but draw those shoulders away from your ears. Bend your front knee, everybody. Turn the back foot to the side position. Right hand to right knee. Push up all the way up. Find warrior two on this side. Press the legs away from each other. Press the shoulders toward the back body. Good. Front forearm to front thigh. Let's stretch it out. And then you know what to do. Give that elbow a crunch to your side and release. Give it a good crunch and release. We got one left. And crunch and release. Woo. Turn your body toward your blocks. Straighten the back foot and straighten the front foot. Bend your front leg. Step forward. Bring the blocks forward just a little bit. Nice forward fold, everyone. Bend your knees. Hands come to knees. Halfway up. And rest of the way up. Good. Just roll that out. Find your breath. Mountain pose. One hand to your chest. Other arm goes straight out, but then the shoulder presses back. Take that arm out to the side. Breathe. Good. So you're physically just pulling the flesh where your hand is in the opposite direction of that straight arm. And then internally rotate and take the arm behind you and see if you can find that opposite waist. So now both shoulders are back, chest is lifted, legs are active. Take that hand to meet your other hand so that you're in prayer pose. Yep, both elbows squeeze back. And breathe. Inhale, release all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Switch sides. One hand to chest, other arm goes out. Just gently press that flesh toward that bent elbow. Internally rotate, take that hand behind, lift the chest, squeeze those elbows, join hands. And breathe. So you can see, right, that elbow can be out to the side, it can tuck in a little bit. Release, inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to heart. Shake that out. Back to the front of your mat. Got your blocks. Open up the chest. Inhale, take it up. Exhale all the way down. Blocks are higher, medium, whichever works best for you. Bend the knees, step back, right leg. Here we are again. So one of the things that actually calms the nervous system is repetition, which is a weird thing, right? But when you know what's coming, for the most part, you can relax into that knowledge a little bit. So here we are again, same thing, right? This is our third round here. Take your hands to your knee, lift up, pull the shoulders back. Remember, your back knee can always be on the floor. Nice, easy lunge here. Big, deep breath. Exhale, hands come down to your blocks. Straighten your front leg. Soften the shoulders away from your ears. And if your body allows, you're softening the elbows a little bit. Bend your front knee, turn your back foot to the side position. Left hand to left knee, float it up, warrior two. And breathe. You've got this. Take your front forearm to your front thigh, reach. As you exhale, only one, crunch your side body and lift. Come back to extended side angle. Turn your body toward your blocks. Listen up. You're going to turn your back foot to the side position. Or sorry, to the front position. We're back in a lunge. Take your hands to your knee. Come back into a high lunge. Take the arms up. Good. Take both arms out if you've got room. So if your left knee is forward, take your left arm behind you. If your left foot is forward, your left arm behind you, match up those hands. So changing it up a little bit, the shoulders press back, the elbows press back. Breathe. It's almost as if your hands are pressing into your waist, but your waist is pressing back into your hands. Yeah, right, sis? It throws the balance just enough. Release both hands, take them up. Exhale, hands to your blocks. Push off, step forward. Simple, simple, simple. Bend the knees, take it up. Exhale to your heart. Pause here. Hands down. Shake it out. All right, last side, take it up. Exhale all the way down. Soften the knees, left foot steps back. Breathe. Hands come to your knee. Lift the chest. Take the arms up. Find your breath. Notice your breath, right? Maybe you're not breathing quite so much. Your body has adjusted. Stretch it out. Hands come down slowly. Use your core. Front leg straightens. Maybe the back foot drops. Shoulders draw away. It's as if you could lengthen from the neck to the crown of the head. And breathe. Deep breath. Bend the front knee, turn the back foot to the side. Let's do warrior two. Press it all the way up. Think of that back wall. The shoulders are pressing. The head is roughly in alignment here. Your front forearm goes to your front thigh, extended side angle. One little baby crunch. Back to extended side angle. Rotate those hands back to your blocks. Rotate your back foot to the lunge. Hands come up. Inhale up. Right knee forward. Right hand goes behind you. Left hand goes and meets that prayer pose. Squeeze and breathe. Release those hands. Exhale down to your blocks. Push off. Step forward, everybody. Woo-hoo. Bend your knees. Take one block with you. Come on up. Good. Take the block between the thighs. Give it a good squeeze. Ooh. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Just notice. We've got a couple more, 2 balance poses, and then we're taking it to the floor. Good. And release. Take those blocks back up high. We're going to start with tree pose. Just with the variation on tree is we're going to be doing the hands. Okay. So if you want wall, please take wall. If you wobble, don't worry about that. We all do it. All right, mountain pose. Think about everything we just did. Back of the head, back of the shoulders, back of the sacrum. The feet equally weighted. When you're ready, shift to your favorite leg and find your tree pose. Remember, it can be big toe on the floor, below the knee, above the knee, or in the upper groin, and hands to heart. Find your balance here, everybody. When and if you're ready, you're going to take same side as your bent knee. Since we didn't pick a side, that hand goes behind you. Woo! Other hand meets it, and we've got hands on one side, bent knee on the other side. Holy moly. Tilt-a-whirl. Good. And breathe. Push leg into foot, foot into leg, hand into hand, hands into waist. There we go. Release the hands, take them up. Ooh. And release. Remember that ride at the fair, Tilt-a-whirl? What? Mountain pose. What was our favorite, sis? What was that one? The scrambler. Sorry. Memory lane. All right. Other side, everybody. Remember, wall is a beautiful thing. Start in your tree pose, wherever that is for you. Squeeze in through the standing leg. Keep hands at heart, which is, by the way, you can keep those hands at your heart. If you want to play the bent knee side, that hand wraps around your back. The other hand joins it. The chest is tall. Pressing leg into foot, foot into leg, hand into hand, hands into waist. Breathe and release. Good. Shake that out. It's funny how just that little shift, right, changes things. Shake that out. Both hands to your blocks. Your feet walk back. So we're doing this variation of Warrior Three. Belly tones in, soften the knees, and then slide and lift the left leg. You're halfway down, halfway up. Take the right arm out to the side and then bring that hand to your opposite side waist. We're not going to lift up from here. It's too low a posture to lift without pulling in your back. Release and let go. Bend both knees and come to standing. Choices. You're going to do that same side once more, or you're just going to step the left foot back. We're going to come into airplane pose. Whoop. And then the hand's going to go around the back and you're going to meet hands. And release. Right? So just play. We just play. Woo. And come on out. Every variation, right? You can have hands here. You can have hands here. You can have one on the block and one floated. It's all good. All right, second side, and then we're done with balance. We're coming to the floor. Inhale it up. Exhale down. Feet walk back a little bit so that your ankles and your hips are lined up. The right leg slides out and up. Try to stay squared on the standing foot, by the way, so you're not leaning forward. Good. When you're ready, the left hand lets go, just comes behind your back. Breathe. Imagine lengthening your back into your forearm. Lower that down. Lower your foot down. Come back to standing. Second time, same thing. We're just going to play with a little wobble here. Right foot steps back. We lean forward. When and if you're ready, we see if we can find airplane pose. And then we take, for me, the standing leg side, left hand, whoop, down. Can't get it there. Hands to waist. Whoop. This side is not happy. How about elbow to wall? Come on now. All right, mountain pose. Grab a block. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, right? Another life lesson. Squeeze that block. Walk the feet in if you can. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Shake it all out. And release it. All right, we're coming down to the floor. So, how about a downward facing dog will be our first one in class today. So, inhale, take it up. Exhale, forward fold. Step back to downward facing dog. Spread the weight throughout your hands. Pedal out your feet. Find your breath. Shake out that head, that neck. Lower the knees to the floor. Have a block near you and find your strap. You can have both blocks near you if you want for later. And then we're coming down, we're just coming right down to our backs. I'm not even giving you core work today. Keep that in mind. That's how nice I am. And come all the way to the floor, everybody. So for now, I just want you to place your feet on the floor, your arms out in cactus pose. And feel back of the head, back of the shoulders, back of the sacrum. Notice if you are tucking and your low back is flat. Also notice if you're overarching. Let's see if you can find that nice steady line across your sacrum. Find your breath. Take the feet a little bit wider on your mat. Just drop the knees to one side. Don't overdo it. Take it to center. Bring them to the other side. And center. Release your arms. Grab your strap. Take that strap around the right foot. Take the right foot up to the ceiling. If your hamstrings are open, go ahead and straighten your left leg to the floor, but keep that leg active. Notice if you completely went flat on your back. If you did, lessen the stretch in the right leg. And I just want you to hold here. You can hold each side of your strap and place those upper arms back on the floor. Breathe. Lengthen the back of the neck. And then the strap in the right hand. Left hand goes to the front of your left side hip. Take the right leg out to the right. How far you take that leg is up to you. If you can keep the left hip somewhat grounded, it's a little bit better, especially SI joint wise. Breathe. And then take the leg up, grab the strap with your left hand, and take the leg across to the left. Not necessarily all the way, but take it where it feels good. Take it back to center, grab the strap with your right. Take the leg out to the right. Go soft. Take it up. Grab the strap with your left. Take it across. Good. One more. Up and out. Up and across. Hold here for a moment. Take the left leg back up where it was, or sorry, right leg back where it was. Bend the knee, bring that knee to your chest, release your strap, and straighten both legs. Just going to turn over so I can have no wall there. Good. Bring the left knee to your chest, everyone. Take the strap around your left foot. Straighten your right leg. Soften your shoulders. Remember the back of your upper arm can just be down on the floor so we're not stretching, straining. Think of the back of your head, shoulders, and sacrum. Right leg straight if that makes sense for you. Soften your jaw. And then maybe holding up a little higher on your strap, take the leg out to the left. Right hand to right hip, just to ground that a little bit. And bring it up. Take it across. Take it up. Bring it out. And up. Bring it across. Last one. Bring it up. And easy does it. Taking it out. Bring it up. Take it across. This time, just hold for a moment. And bring it up, everybody. Bend your left knee. Take the strap off. Keep it nearby. Lower the left foot and then straighten both legs for a moment. Bend both knees. We're almost done. Take both feet in your strap. Take both legs up to the ceiling. Take both legs wide. And breathe. Maybe press the legs out against that strap just a little bit, just to feel the energy there. Don't overdo it. We are slowly quieting it down. Good. Then you're going to pull on your strap, bring the feet together, hold the strap, soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. So the heels drop down toward the groin, the knees float out to the side. Hold here for a moment. Bring the knees together, straighten the legs, slide them apart. Bring the legs together, soles of the feet together, knees out. Knees together, legs straight. Slide them out. This should feel good, I'm hoping. Last one. Bring the feet together. Soles of the feet together, knees float out as the heels drop in. This time, just hold. Hold your strap. Keep the feet elevated off the floor. Good. Bring the knees together, everybody. Release your strap. Set your strap aside. Lower your feet to the floor. Grab your block. This is optional. You're going to lift your hips, take the block under your sacrum. Pause here. This is a restorative bridge pose. Keeping it very, very soft here. And then optionally, the knees to chest and the legs float up toward the ceiling. Always with this one, just notice your sacrum. I don't think there is a good or bad here. It is a preference unless you have some issue in the lower back that it matters whether your whole sacrum is on, in other words, a little arch in your low back, versus moving to the top tip of the sacrum where your lower back is a little bit more neutral. So play with that for you. The legs should be hovering. There should be zero work here. So legs up to the wall or this variation, very, very good for our stress levels. Maybe you start to tap into your breath again and notice. If you're near a wall, by the way, feel free to just do legs up the wall. Soften and breathe. Relaxing your jaw, relaxing your breath, noticing that your body is getting quieter. Few more breaths right here if you can. Slowly bend your knees. And just pause here again. Allow the feet one at a time to come to the floor. Knees are bent. When you're ready, lift your hips, take that block out. Lengthen the tailbone and lower down. Bring your right knee to your chest, straighten the left leg. And then switch sides, everybody. Right leg straight, left knee to chest. And then maybe you put a blanket or your blocks underneath your thighs, and we are ready for Shavasana. So finding it as comfortable as you can. If you're chilly at all, maybe you put a blanket over you. Maybe the palms go face up or they rest on your belly. Maybe you feel that head, sacrum, shoulders again lined up. Maybe you notice a little more softness to the belly, to the shoulders. See if you can let go fully. Soften down even more. For those of you ready, please start to wiggle those toes. Feel the edges of your body coming back into focus. Bend one knee and then the other. If there's anything underneath your thighs, just moving those out of the way. And then drawing your knees to your chest. Rocking side to side. Allow the knees to roll over to one side. Roll over in fetal pose and pause for a moment. And then ever so gently pressing all the way up. Ooh, finding a seat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to your heart. Bow to your own inner goodness. And namaste, everybody.
Namaste.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, loves. Thank you so much.